Hello, it's Jim Brown here with the illustrations for Chapter 2 of my book, Among the Multihulls. 3 minutes. And actually, there are very few illustrations for this chapter called Promise Made because they were lost at sea. That story is told in Chapter 3. But the whole memoir begins with a punk kid landing himself a job on this schooner, the 151-foot steel staysail schooner Janine. We sailed diving charters out of Havana, Cuba to Nassau, Bahamas, and over to Yucatan. And there's that kid on the end of the bowsprit. 1956. This was 12 years before the Scrimshaw time frame, as described in Chapter 1. It was a hard knocks job, but a real education. Incidentally, that barracuda was dragging the deck. And it was in this crew that I met perhaps the most formative mentor of my life, Wolfgang Crocker von Schwarzenfeld, a true multi-hull pioneer. This picture was actually taken in 1986 after Wolf and I had lost track of each other for over 30 years. But we got back together again, as evidenced by this very faded snapshot pinned up on the bulkhead of my boat. Now, Wolf was a real trailblazer. He made probably the first crossing of the North Atlantic in a modern multi-hull, but that's not the half of it. The whole story is told just as he told it to me over 50 years ago, here in Chapter 2. But the cover picture on the book is not Wolfgang Crocker von Schwarzenfeld. It's from a painting by Bruce Alderson called The 1,000-Mile Wave. It illustrates an attempt by Arthur Piver, the father of the modern trimaran, to surf down giant ocean waves in the roaring 40s and thereby achieve a day's run of 1,000 miles under sail in 24 hours. Well, it's just a painting, but it's a true story, and there are many others like it in my memoir, especially the one coming up in Chapter 3, where I'm just sharing the lore.